Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a comparison between the Danny version 4.7 with the Huilian A6 Pro chipset and to the originals AirPods Pros from Apple. Now this is going to be a full comparison between these two to see what are the differences, what are the similarities. So today we'll be comparing different categories like always on our comparison videos, such as the shipping time, the packaging, the sound quality, the build quality, the features of each products, and we'll be testing of course the ANC, the transparency mode, and all of that. Like always, I have a link down below in the description where you guys can check these out, and of course you can comment below if you got any questions concerning these products. The price of the Danny version 4.7 is gonna cost approximately $64. Initially when this product was released, Danny was selling for approximately $73. If you guys check out my unboxing video of that product, you saw that the price was about $73. So the seller did decrease the price by about $9. Compared to the originals, these are gonna cost approximately $250 at Apple. If you're purchasing the Danny version 4.7, you're not gonna need to pay any tax compared to the original AirPods Pros, unless if you live in the Europe region, you'll have to pay the VAT tax. Shipping time on the Danny version 4.7 did take approximately 3 weeks for me to arrive, which is not that bad. And average times, it takes around 2 to 4 weeks to arrive, and of course it's possible for some delays once in a while. Like always, the product does come packaged in a double box so that it doesn't get confiscated by their customs. So let's check out the boxes itself. As you can see, on the left side is the Danny version 4.7 and on the right side is going to be the originals. And as you can tell right away that the color of the box do look pretty much identical to each other. We do have the AirPods Pros on the top of the box, which you can feel the bump off of both of them. On the side you will have the Apple logo with that reflective silver color. And then we've got the AirPods Pros with the wireless charging case. The new AirPods Pros are going to come with the MagSafe charging case, but there are some still older models that comes with the wireless charging case packaging instead. At the bottom we are going to have the stickers with the serial number. The one from the Danny version 4.7 is going to match to the case and of course in Bluetooth settings. I just want to let you guys know that the packaging that the seller is going to use may differ. He's going to use whatever is available in stock to be able to ship it to you as quick as possible. So let's open up the boxes. As you can see, here is the Danny version 4.7. Of course, like the original ones, there is a code bar right there. We are then going to be presented with these pen flips that says designed by Apple in California. In the back we do have some writings. Starting with the originals, we do have the user manuals with 3 other booklets. Of course they do have rounded corners, AirPods Pro's user guide as you can see. And now these are from the clones from the Danny version 4.7. Once again, they are going to have 4 different booklets. This one has square corners, but like I said, yours may come also with square corners or rounded corners. It really depends whatever the seller has in stock. When it comes to the quality of the boxes, obviously the originals are going to be better. It has a thicker box, heavier box than these clones, but design wise they're pretty much identical. Other than that, we're going to have the AirPods Pros wrapped in the plastic, as you can see. Slightly different right there. Then have the tray right here with of course the ear tips. Here are going to be the ear tips holders. They're slightly different. These are loose in there compared to the original ones. They don't fall. Finally, inside the box, both will have the charging cable, which will be USB-C to Lightning cable. Similar quality. Now when it comes to the features of the Danny version 4.7 with the Huilian A6 Pro chipset, these are going to have Bluetooth 5.2, name change remapping, GPS positioning. You're going to have real ANC and transparency mode. You're also going to have real spatial audio feature with head tracking, audio sharing, live listening, Hey Siri, and much more features very similar to the original ones. Pretty much exactly one-to-one when it comes to the features. One of the main features that is missing compared to the original ones would be the iCloud sync, where you'll be able to connect to multiple Apple devices. So let's check these out. These are the Danny version 4.7 wrapped in a plastic. Let's take this out. Really easy to remove. Plastic wise is similar to the original ones but not as thick. the little bit thinner quality. And here are the originals from Apple. As you can see, there's like a little pull tab, really easy to remove. And of course the plastic is going to be thicker. Here is a close-up look of both AirPods Pro cases, and as you can tell right away that they do look very similar. Once again, on the left side is going to be the Anyversion 4.7, and on the right side is going to be the originals. Right away we can see that on the case right here, both of them are going to have the little gap between the lid and the case, and of course both of them are going to have the exact same gray LED diffuser, as you can tell. Same lightning port on the bottom of the case, and then in the back we also have the same exact metal hinge, the exact same color, the same matte finish, and of course the same material used as originals from Apple at Foxconn. If you do use your nail scratching on both metal hinge, you will feel that they feel exactly the same. And of course then we do have the engravings that says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. And finally there's the pairing button in the back that is flush to the case. If we open up the lid on both of them, we can see that the interior hinge once again is the same color with that beautiful matte finish. And then we'll have the serial number on top of the lid of the Anyversion 4.7, once again the same as the one in the box. And just to show you guys that the clones do fit in the original case right here. So here is the left clone on the real case, and here is the right side of the clone in a real case, and as you can see they fit perfectly. Now I do not personally recommend using the original earbuds in a fake case, even if they do charge, because you're risking of breaking the originals pretty easily, and Apple is not going to be responsible for that. Both of the cases are going to have a reverse pneumatic hinge, which will be pretty weak. As you can see, they close very easily compared to the Anyversion 4.5 or any other clones on the market. When it comes to the snap lid, the originals do feel a little bit stronger when it's about to close, but the hinge itself is exactly the same. When it comes to opening like this, it feels identical. It's just a little snap that feels a little bit stronger on the original ones, probably because of the slightly stronger magnets. And now let's take a look of the earbuds. Here's a close-up look of the Anyversion 4.7 to the original ones. Once again, the left side is going to be the clone and the right side is going to be the original ones. As you can see, they do have a very similar design with a real metal vent on the clone, and here we do have the mesh on both. Both are going to have the same charger mechanism, chrome ring white plastic with the left indicator, engravings on the bottom, and of course they will both have the air detections right here. Now I just want to quickly say that for those who do have an Android device, you'll be able to use this even though you don't have an iOS device. It is going to work perfectly fine. You do have an app support with the specifically Huilian A6 Pro chipset that you'll be able to control the ANC transparency mode, and you'll also be able to control the spatial audio either fixed or head tracking mode with that app. Like always, I'll also link down below in the description that app where you guys can install the application on your Android device. So right now I'm going to show you guys the pop-up animation of the Anyversion 4.7 on an iPhone. All you have to do is simply open up the lid. Right away you'll see the pop-up animation. All you have to do is simply tap on connect and then hold the pairing button until it says connecting. It connects pretty quick to your device, takes about a few seconds, maybe even faster than the original ones. Then you can tap on skip. We do have the Hey Siri function. I'm going to tap on not now for now. And then we do have the real battery percentage of the AirPods Pros, but also of the case. And here we do have the battery widgets of the AirPods and also of the case. So once again, we also have the AirPods Pro logo. As you can see, it is currently not connected to my phone. That's because I don't have it in my ears yet. Just like the original ones, they don't connect right away to my phone. So if I do put this in my ears, look closely right there, currently that volume right there is coming from my phone and not from the earbuds itself. So I'm going to put this in my ears In they go, and as you can see, we do have them connected perfectly fine. We do have the same detection sound as the real deal. We do have the audio sharing feature that you can share with a secondary device. And finally, we do have the live listen right here that you can turn it on by simply tapping right here or there. So as you can see, if I tap my phone, it actually works perfectly fine. And if you want to turn it off, simply tap right here. And there we go, it's off. We do have the ANC and the spatial audio feature, which we're going to test it out in a bit. If you go to the Bluetooth and tap on the eye information, we got the same exact menu as the original ones. You can change the name to whatever you want. You can also adjust the ANC and transparency mode. You can also adjust the pressure control to whatever settings you would like to. The AirTip fit test doesn't really work, although it might show that it is a perfect fit. It is not the most accurate AirTip fit test. You can turn off air detection if you don't like that feature. And finally, we do have the spatial audio feature right there. And of course, we do have the same serial number right there as the case and as the sticker on the box, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. You can tap right here to show the other serial numbers and of course the case number right there. Now before I test out the audio quality of the DynaVision 4.7 and of the original AirPods Pros, I'm going to show it to you guys right now that audio sharing does actually work on your iPhone. So right now, as you can see, the DynaVision 4.7 are connected to my iPhone right here. And just to connect to the originals, here they are, just to make sure that they are my originals. As you can see, as I open the case, my originals right here does pop up. So we tap right here, and as you can see, they're both connected to my phone. Now they will also both play the same exact audio. I'll be able to adjust the volume individually if I would like to. So what I'm going to do right now is simply remove the right side of DynaVision 4.7 and insert the real AirPods Pros on the right side of my ear and play audio on both sides. Now just turn off transparency mode on the original ones. They're both off. So the original ones are in my right side of my ear and the clone are on the left side of my ear. I'm going to play some audio pretty quick. Just to see if audio sharing does work. I know it does work, but I'm gonna test it again. Playing a music, and yeah, music does play on both earbuds. Audio sharing does actually work. If I tap on pause, it pauses on both sides. If I tap on play, it does actually play. So now back to testing the sound quality. I'm gonna start with the DynaVision 4.7. I'm gonna listen to about at 50% volume. Here we go. So yeah, the sound quality of the DynaVision 4.7 do sound really good. Right now I'm going to test out the originals and see what are the differences, if it's as good as the originals or if they're, not as good. Just to make it fair, I'm going to listen to the same song at about 50% volume, transparency mode off. So yeah, the originals, of course, they do sound very good. I'm gonna put it back to DynaVision 4.7 just to make sure. So yeah, I've gotta say that the DynaVision 4.7 do sound really good when compared to the original ones. Great sound quality at low volume, mid volume, but also high volume. All I've gotta say is that the DynaVision 4.7 will have a little bit more punchy bass than the original ones, and the original ones do have slightly more clarity. Not a lot, just slightly, but I've gotta say the audio quality do sound very similar when comparing both of these. Both do sound really good. I like both of the audios. Right now I'm going to test out the ANC feature of the DynaVision 4.7. I'm going to turn it on. And yeah, I've got to say the DynaVision 4.7 do have really good ANC. It does block a lot of your surrounding noise, even your own voice. And yeah, I've got to say it's about 85, close to 90% as good as the original ones. They are pretty good, actually very good ANC. And now let's test out transparency mode. With transparency mode, you can hear my own surroundings. It does actually work. About 85% as good as the original ones. So right now I'm going to test out the spatial audio, fixed and head tracking to see if this actually work. Of course, we do have to play some music to see if it actually works. So here we go. Let's test out the fixed mode. And yeah, it does actually work, just like a 360-degree audio around me, and just like more of a punchy live audio. And here we go with the head tracking. Turning my head to the left, turn my head to the right. Yeah, spatial audio does work perfectly fine, pretty much just like the original ones. You know, when I turn my head to the right, the audio goes to the left. When I turn my head to the left, the audio goes to the right. So it does work very well. Battery life on these are gonna last approximately 5 to 6 hours per charge. Some people have reviewed this product and said it could last up to 7 hours, but I personally have lasted about between 5 to 6 hours in average. And you'll get approximately around 3 extra charges with the case. So as you can see, I got my Anywen 4.7 connected to an Android phone. If you open up the storefront app, it will ask you for your location. You can do only this time. Record audio, we can tap on only this time once again. And as you can see, here is the app itself. We do have the name of the product on top. You also have the battery percentage, the left and the right side of the earbuds, and of course the same exact battery percentage of the charging case that showed on the iPhone. Right here, although it says noise control transparency mode on all of them, just like on iOS, in the middle it's off, on the right side is transparency mode, and on the left side is ANC. And just like spatial audio, on the left side is going to be off, in the middle it's the fixed mode, and on the right side is going to be the head tracking spatial audio feature. If you do get this pop-up in your phone talking about how to activate Hey Siri, you use this basically to activate Hey Siri on your iPhone. Now before we end this video, I'm going to see the weight difference between these two. Once again, the Anywen 4.7 is going to be on the left side and the originals are going to be on the right side. So let's start with the case and the earbuds inside right there. As you can see, the Anywen 4.7 is going to weight 56 grams and the original ones is going to weight also 56 grams, so they weight identically the same. Here are the earbuds of the Anywen 4.7. They're about 8 grams, and here are the originals. They are around 10-11 grams. Individually, they weigh about 5.6 grams according to Apple. And right now, let's weight the case itself of the Anywen 4.7. It's about 48 grams, and the original ones are probably a little bit lighter. That's right, 45 grams, so about 3 grams heavier on the clone. So yeah, with that minimal heavier case and minimal lighter earbuds, you're not really gonna feel that much of a difference, honestly, between the originals and the clones. They do feel very similar when it comes to the weight. Anyways guys, this was the video comparison of the Anywen 4.7 compared to the original AirPods Pros. If you guys got any questions, comment below in this video and I'll respond to them. Once again, I have a link down below in the description where you guys can check these out, and for Android users, I'll also have the storefront APK app where you guys can download for this specific product, or for also the AirPods 3 with the Huilian A10 chipset, such as the SAM version 1.2. Both of the AirPods 3 with this AirPods Pro with the Huilian chips will be compatible with the storefront app. Overall, I think that these are definitely worth the price for around $64. ANC, transparency mode, sound quality, battery, spatial audio feature does actually work, and I also really like the design of the case. It's pretty much on point. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell to not miss any videos out there, and of course, once again, I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out. Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.